This is question number 36 from book number 1 based on the 2020 NEC, and this is electricaltime.com. When installing conductors or cables where they will be exposed to sunlight, they shall be blank or blank as sunlight resistant. And the answer, so we got here A, listed, comma, identified, B, listed, comma, listed and marked. And we got C, identified, comma, listed. Then we have D, identified, comma, mark. Just want to take 30 seconds to let you know what we do here at electricaltime.com. We do online electrical classes from the comfort of your home. And then we also have this free service. So if you click on the subscribe for free NEC questions, Monday through Friday, you'll get an NEC code question and an answer sent to your email. All right, so back to our video. And the answer to this question is going to be B. That's going to be listed or listed and marked. All right, so what article are we looking at here? And this feels like it's going to be Article 310 because we're talking about the conductors, right? And the name of Article 310 is the conductors for general wiring. So let's take a look, and there we go. It's going to be Article 310, and I just made a shortcut here. I called it conductors. And that's within Chapter 3, Wiring Methods and Materials. Then we're going to look at Part 3, Installation. Then we're going to find 310.10, Uses Permitted. And then we're going to find 310.10D, and that's called Locations Exposed to Direct Sunlight. And let's take a look at 310.10D together in our code book. And it says, locations exposed to direct sunlight. Insulated conductors or cables used where exposed to direct rays of the sun shall comply with D1 or D2. And D1 says, conductors and cables shall be listed or listed and marked as being sunlight resistant. And that's the answer. And also, let's take a look at D2, and that says, conductors and cables shall be covered with insulating material such as tape or sleeving that is listed or listed as and marked as being sunlight resistant. All right, so let's see what we got here in our textbook. So let's say you are running cable or conductors that will be exposed to the direct rays of the sun, which would normally be outdoors. You must make sure that those cables or conductors are listed as sunlight resistant. 310.10D1 tells us that those cables must be listed or listed and marked as sunlight resistant. If this is not the case, then 310.10D2 allows you to cover those cables or conductors with an insulating material, which might be tape or some type of sleeve, and this cover must be listed or listed and marked as sunlight resistant. And I'm just going to tell you something here. You know, as an electrical inspector, if I look and I see you got tape going all around those conductors and cables that are outside, I'm going to ask, to see that tape. Is that tape listed or listed and marked as sunlight resistant, or did you just get a roll of any kind of tape and just wrap them up? I kind of get a little nervous when I see, cables or conductors and they're all taped up. Looks like you're trying to cover something up. All right, so the answer to this question is going to be B, and that is listed or listed and marked, and code reference 310.10D.